In the news tonight, Finance Minister says the World Bank Poverty Report stats are from 2019.
The World Bank has since updated that fact sheet to reflect that the statistics relate to 2019.
And the chairman of the Presidential Commission of Inquiry says the COI has no case to prove. It is interested in the truth.
And my fellow commissioners intend to discharge carefully with professionalism, efficiency, thoroughness, fairness, objectivity, and impartiality.
The World Bank has spoken about the poverty situation in Guyana, and Guyana's Finance Minister Ashley Singh says those stats are from 2019. He went further to call out the opposition APNU AFC on the issue, and more so the leader of the opposition, Aubrey Norton, who commented on the World Bank report.
The World Bank has since updated that fact sheet to reflect that the statistics relate to 2019. And in light of the World Bank's updating of the fact sheet to reflect that the statistics relate to 2019, Mr. Norton might wish to reconsider his comments and describe to Guyana the state of poverty in 2019 as described in that very World Bank report and as described now by those very statistics. But of course, there are also a number of other relevant factors that need to be taken into account in analyzing these issues. These include the fact that Guyana, as a result of our per capita income going up, as a result of our size of our economy growing in the manner in which it is growing, Guyana was also reclassified as an upper middle income country, which now means that the poverty line that is used, there are a lot of technical details that people need to understand when you analyze these statistics. And these include the fact that Guyana was reclassified during that period. Guyana was once we started to produce oil and our per capita income started to go up, Guyana was reclassified to an upper middle income country, which meant that a new poverty line became applicable to Guyana. And we started to be compared against different comparators, upper middle income countries. And so that also needs to be taken into account when you consider this fact. But these are technical details that, of course, Mr. Norton and his party, the APNU AFC, either could not be bothered to acquaint themselves with because it doesn't suit their purpose to do so, or they're completely incapable and incompetent to do so, and they refuse to do so.
Guyana is listed as one of several countries in the Latin America and the Caribbean as having the highest rates of poverty, according to the World Bank. This, the bank said, is despite Guyana having one of the fastest growing economies in the region. Further, the International Financial Institution, in its report, said almost half of the country's population is living below $5.5 per day. Further, the International Financial Institution, in its report, said almost half of the country's population is living below $5.05 per day, which is equated to very high levels of poverty when compared to other countries in the region. Poverty rates are the highest in the hinterland, where communities have limited access to economic opportunities, health care, and public services.
Washi. Hi people. Washing made so easy since I found Washi. Washing me use wash me clothes and I can say Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder leave me clothes smelling nice, of course. So give thanks to Washi soap powder for doing my laundry right. Keep my clothes color bright. Have my clothes smelling nice for sure. I could not ask for more. Comes in lemon and original. It is a washing machine in a pack. Washi soap powder wash clothes so nice. Washi soap powder leave your clothes color bright. Washi soap powder have my clothes smelling nice, of course.
Distributors located in the Stabrook Market.
It's here! Igloo Ice Cream Fruit Bars. 4 mouth-watering flavors. Mango, pineapple, strawberry, and soursop. A beautiful combination of real fruit and igloo ice cream. Go old school with fruity popsicle, classic flavors, and refreshing goodness. Available at Igloo outlets and all your favorite shops.
Running late and can't wait to the gate? We got you. The Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union Limited has introduced a fast and easier way to make payments to your accounts through the GT&T mobile money services. Here's how. Click on the MMG app. Under Services, select Pay Bills. When you are there, look for the Financial Institution option. Once that is done, select Guyana Public Service Cooperative Credit Union Limited to pay your loan or make payments to your savings. Payments to the credit union made easier. GPS CCU, the credit union you can bank on.
Chairman of the Presidential Commission of Inquiry Stanley John, retired Justice of Appeal of Trinidad and Tobago, has promised to ensure that the report of the COI is fair. The COI was set up by President Air to look into the events of the March 2020 general and regional elections. Fingers have been pointed by both the PPP and the APNU-AFC about irregularities that were uncovered during the recount.
Both in terms of an accurate recording of the events we will be investigating, and in terms of any criticism we may make of persons involved in those events. We stress that in an inquiry of this nature, there is no claimant and defendant. There is no prosecutor or accused, no pleadings, charges, or indictments. This is an inquiry to find out what in fact occurred and why it occurred, and who, if anyone, is responsible and what can be done to prevent a recurrence. In the interest of transparency, I have directed that these proceedings be open to the public and live streamed so that it may be viewed by whoever may wish to do so.
Chairman posited that this is a serious and heavy responsibility cast upon the shoulders of the Commission. He noted that the COI has no case to prove and it is only interested in the truth.
And my fellow commissioners intend to discharge carefully, with professionalism, efficiency, thoroughness, fairness, objectivity, and impartiality. We are aware that much has been said about these events by many people from diverse places and organizations. But it must be borne in mind that this inquiry has no case to prove. It is interested in the truth and in fair conclusions based on the evidence properly analyzed. In making our findings, we will have regard only to such matters as are substantiated by credible evidence, with unstinting regard for the rules of natural justice, fundamental fairness, especially as it relates to public inquiries and the rule of law.
He said it is his aim and that of fellow commissioners to complete these hearings by the end of January next year and submit its report by the end of March. Public hearings commence tomorrow. For these and other stories, do visit us at our website www.rdproductiongy.com.